So let's try this again, shall we? From the second time from the top. This is Madeleine, or C-Dot, from Watch Your Cook Gaming, and I am here playtesting the alpha version of Fading Echo. Again, my apologies. It seems I had my audio settings mixed up and all that jazz, so my intro will be a lot shorter this time so we can just dive in. But basically I want to get some things off the board in that, as you can see in the bottom right corner, it will say use a controller for the best experience. I am a very PC oriented gamer, so I actually tried to find a controller to play this, hence why I'm playing a little bit later in the playtesting time frame, but I couldn't find any of my old controllers. So, but yeah, so I want to acknowledge that I will be playtesting with keyboard bindings, which I took a photo of. They show up before this intro sequence, so hopefully that will be all good. There we go. So, quick things out of the way. I have tried keeping away from major plot points, character things, and stuff like that. I have read over a little bit of what the they're hoping to find out from the playtest, such as like whether or not the combat is how does it feel, what's the difficulty, is it how's the characters and story and progression and the world, and how does it all feel, kind of thing. So I've written those notes down of like what the developers are looking for, but I am trying to keep this as fresh as possible in that I don't even know what the main character's name is. Granted, I do know now because I saw the intro bit, but we're gonna pretend that I had the audio working that time, and we're gonna do it again. Anyway, so once again, thank you very much for tuning in for this playtest. This is my first one, so this will be really fun to kind of just figure out and get to explore a world that's still in progress. So that's really kind of cool as a video game geek, I guess, is to see what the artistic process of creating such an interactive story platform. But anyway, I said that I was going to be short. Let's dive in. Let's before I go on another rant, because if you have watched Watch Your Cook Gaming, I am very much known for going off on side rants as a history geek, video game geek, any kind of geek. I'm a pretty geeky person. Now, on with the show.
About that.
Just walk.
Sorry about
Just
that.
walk. We're here.
Water.
Okay.
Down there.
Now.
Okay, sorry on that. I had some
Sorry I drank the last of the water.
It's okay, kiddo. I can make do.
Okay, so we've already established that, you know, we got two kick-ass fighting characters in this world, wherever we are. It's kind of giving, again, very sci-fi space, but at the same time a very light-hearted, creative edge to it because of the color. Like, it's a very warm color. Like, I find sci-fi games can be very dark, and this one's very bright, very creative, very inviting for exploration and play and stuff like that, which is, I think, what a lot of they're going for, because a lot of the kind of write-ups and explanations of the game, it talks a lot about elements and like different things you can do, and kind of like lava and water and acid and all these things that like, you can kind of come together to make different creative combinations of your combat style. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes across. But back to the whole characters. So we've already established that this character is kind of the childish, like, or the kind of mentee to the mentor that has already been introduced to us. A little bit mischievous, a little bit, like, I love how energetic she is. You can see that already in her idle animations. You know, she's never standing still too long. She's never very calm. Like, there's always this kind of like bubbling energy to her in which she wants to get going. She doesn't like me standing here and going on and on about how I like her character design, this kind of wandering vagabond, you know, space age kind of. I hesitate to say warrior. I won't say warrior, more like roguish, pathfinder kind of like venture kind of thing. So it'll be very interesting to see how this develops. Whoop! That was me bumping my mic. I'm sorry, or my mouse. Alright, classic. Ooh, fun. It's fun. Alright, what are all of the... Now let me just pull up my phone in the sense of... Okay, so... Move is the classic. Movements, we got also wave attack. Okay, that's not working, so probably we haven't been taught that yet. What else do we got? Cannonball. Again, haven't been taught that. What else we got? Probably haven't been taught the dash either. Consume core, jump, let's see, melee attack, oh, I like that. Sorry, I'm also a martial arts geek, so that was fun. Oh, look at that. That's fun. Jumps up and like takes you out with her knee, even though she's got the weapon, but honestly, she's the weapon. Oh, I love it. She's also got like this rubber nose kind of feel to her, and like the kind of a lot of the elongated, I don't know, very bouncy kind of feel of rubber nose animation. If I'm saying things right. Again, I'm not an animator, so if people who are animators are in chat, feel free to tell me the right thing. Yeah, this is fun. Walking through the plants. Get the little push away from you thing. There's also like a gentle breeze going to them. That's nice. That's fun. Feels like there's like more gravity in that jump than there is for her to like it feels like this animation's made mostly to be falling down from things rather than her jumping up to do things. She's barely takes any effort to jump up, but no, I like it just seems like a very heavier fall. But yeah, really interesting. Again, I'm not an animation person. I'm just playing around, and I'm gonna say exactly what I see. I am a sucker for this. I love little details like, look at that. I could write my name if I wanted to, kind of thing. Like little footsteps in the sand kind of stuff. That stuff I love. It's just like it's a tiny little detail for games, but it just makes you feel like you actually are part of the world kind of thing, because you literally leave a mark in it. And oh, hey Shan, how's it going? Hey, focus on work. Stop look. Thank you for lurking. Sorry, but you know, focus on your on work, honey. But yeah, no, the colors, and again, the colors have been beautiful, bright, the world, oh my, there's even like just background animations of like rocks falling. Oh, that's, again, this world, like I know it's alpha, but like this world already feels very breathed in. Like there's the funky, you know, it looks like Mars, like so it's clearly like a Mars-esque kind of planet. But there's also so much water features, as you can see with like these reddish kind of coral things and like the coral structures here. So it's a really interesting aquatic yet dry world. So it's, again, like the main element is clearly going to be water, because again, the intro that we had to this world and this story was this character here, I think it was Zero, drinking all the water, and then their mentor mother figure was being like, yeah, it's okay, kid, just let's find some more water, I know you drank all of it. And I'm gonna go, ooh, oh my gosh, look at this world, so pretty. Oh my. Okay, so the college, like the kind of orbish kind of thing, it kind of looks like an observatory, kind of like for stargazing, but at the same time it's very Greco-Roman, but at the same time the lines are really, really, again, it could be half finished, but it's like very smooth, so it gives that space age Greco-Roman. I like it, I like it. We also got some falling off bits in the background too. I like it. Oh, it's just so pretty. Okay, well, let's see how we go. Yay! Okay, how do I interact with you? Do I attack you? Yes, I do! Okay, cool. And then the green confetti that kind of comes out. I will say I did know to hit that thing because I saw a notification saying that there were 16 treasure chests to find in this world, and I think this is one of them. So, me being the perfectionist I am, let's see if I can find all 16. But yeah. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. I could just listen to the sand, I'm not gonna lie. That's nice. It's not too overpowering, but it gives you enough ambiance of, like, you know, yes, this is clearly sand right beside your character's head. Oh, there's somebody to talk to. But I am gonna be a mischievous scamp and do everything but talk to you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Anyway. But yeah. But you know what I mean? In the sense of the animation, like, it looks like there wasn't a lot of... There's a lot of resistance more. Like, the landing, how she lands, to me, it looks like it's really heavy gravitational pull on the planet. So, I would almost, like... And then it almost looks so effortlessly when she jumps. So it just... I'm not gonna lie, it confuses me a little bit. Maybe I'm being weirdly nitpicky, I don't know. Again, I'm not an animator, so I do apologize if I'm coming off as weirdly nitpicky. It confuses me in the sense of, like, what is the gravitational pull on this world? Because if it was really heavy, like the end of that kind of animation, to me, suggests, well, wouldn't she have to, like, squat down and, like, push more of her energy kind of going up? But again, c'est la vie. I'm sorry, but you're over there. I'm gonna explore over here. Whee! Oh, I love the coloring. It's so pretty. Ooh, let's see. Can I go here? Can I go on this? Is this? Oh, no. Okay, this is the rope. So in the story, when we were introduced to this world and this thing going on, I was led down a rope kind of thing. So this, you know, is given straight from the cutscene context into what's going on. Again, the cutscene was drawn like it is kind of working on it kind of thing. Again, alpha, folks. This is not the final product, and I want to highlight that in that let it cook. You know, from Watch or Cook Gaming, let it cook. Anyway. Ooh, there's more of those, like, observatory kind of things, but yeah. And look, it's got this whole, like, time is moving because the sand is obviously dripping, but at the same time it's, like, paused in this chaos of, like, something happening. Like, there's a lot of movement, but frozen in that all these kind of, like, objects are floating in space. It's really quite neat. I like it. I don't know. This game invites a lot of creative potential just in its atmosphere, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We also got... Oh, did you put this away or something there, buddy? Anyway, also we got a little bit of that white kind of architecture kind of going on here. Got a little bit of maybe like some sort of stone inside of it kind of thing. Maybe it's a temple, maybe it's a portal, maybe it's a beginning of a lost civilization kind of thing. Maybe that's the society that these people are from. Oh. What did I do? Did I do something? Okay. Nope, I didn't do a thing. Way sand noises. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to jump off the edge. But I highly doubt that would be helpful towards the game's progression. Okay, I'm sorry, folks. Okay, sorry. The impulse was there. They've already programmed what would happen if you're being a goof like me. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I don't recall what the age range was going to be intended for this game. I should have looked at that too. Actually, that would have been a good point.
Come on, one! We're just getting started. Keep up!
Slow down.
Some people might recognize those voices from other projects. Just maybe. Anyway. I like the hat. I love the hat. Oh, that's a cool hat. Look at that hat. I want that. Cool. Alright, let's get going. Ooh, there we go. We got our first kind of prompt kind of thing. Oh, and I ran myself into the wall because I'm Madeleine. Fun. Okay. Ooh, fun. Alright. Damn. Very kind of like, I don't know, again, rubber nose. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, there's a lot of, like, movement, a lot of excitement. Like, there's just, like, there's almost, like, this rubbery, slinky effect to this character. And what is that? Oh, wait. Oh, it's the wrap of my stick that's in the stuff. Okay. I was like, is that like a bug? But no, it's just me. Anyway. And by a bug, I mean like a creature that I should worry about. But yeah. Alright, so I like that. They got a little shift dash right beside the head so you can clearly try it. Ooh! Okay, T launch.
Are you going to come down from up there, or?
Trial by fire, kiddo. Time to fly, little birdie.
Oh, are you gonna make me a jump puzzle? Oh no. I'm not very good at these, ma'am. Okay. Okay. So I'm watching, I'm holding the watch button. Okay, I feel like I'm in the wrong space to watch something. Oh, look at the sunlight! Ah, that's a nice little, look at that little sunlight beam, and they got the sand going. Again, a lot of that kind of just gentle, this just seems like a very, very warm, sunny, bright, fun world to be in, kind of thing. Very, I want to say like Sicilian, but maybe that's because that's the kind of place I can think of, and that's very Mediterranean, very warm, very thing like that. Yeah, in the sense of the bright, like the rocks and the warm rocks and the sand and other things, like, because it's not like the Polynesian islands, Hawaii part kind of bright, but it's like, because like there'd be a lot more variety in color, but it's like if Sicily and PEI, if you've ever been to Prince Edward Island, in the sense the redness of the rock, are kind of all mixed together. In that it's this warm, bright, reddish area. So yeah. Rubber hose, like old style cartoons. Yes, thank you. Rubber hose. Not rubber nose. Did I keep saying rubber nose? Jeez Louise. Anyway. Thanks, Steph. But yeah, like it just, there seems to be a lot of kind of elastic movement with this character. Like a lot of emphasis on the hands, the feet, the face kind of thing. That's how they propel through space, if that makes any sense. It seems like it's not they lead and charge with their body, but the things they want you to be noticing the most in this video game character's animation is where their face, their feet, and their hands are, kind of thing. Everything else is like a slinky to get to those places, to get to those marks. But again, that is my kind of thing on rubber hose. Again, I'm not an animation person. This is just me noticing things. But I love a lot of, like, they got so much character in her idle animations. That's super fun. Pardon me. Ooh, maybe I'm wrong about the color because it's a little bit purple. Anyway. Ooh-da-doo-da-doo. Okay. I'm here and... Okay. Did I feel like I missed the watch thing. I kept clicking the watch thing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I missed something. Space, then jump. Okay, so fun. Okay. Cool. More rock. Sand. What's down here? What else do we have down here? Anything else? No, rocks. Lots of rocks. No, we don't have a double jump. Cool. Fun. I do like the Superman kind of zoom that you got to it, I guess. Yeah, it's got like a very watery wobble to the character. That's fun. Very fun. Mom! What are you doing out there? Ooh, what's this? Oh, a checkpoint. Step here to save your progress. Okay. Oh, did you just pose? You're a goof. I like you, one. Oh, yeah. Very fun. Like, it's got like this watery marble, but like crystal thing to it. Again, it feels like Greco-Roman space age kind of thing. But at the same time, it's another history that I am forgetting that reminds me. Aww, you're fun. Anyway, I like the plants too. It'll come to me. I'll remember it eventually, hopefully. Mom, are you still up there? Mom, I want to come up and play. Mom. Sorry. Fun. Absolutely fun. This is fun. Alright, what else we got to discover in here? A rock. Oh, look at that. Look at that sunbeam. That's fun. Oh, bugs. Okay, that's good. I'm fighting. Am I supposed to be... No, I'm not supposed to come up to you, Mom? Okay. Okay. I was just a little bit worried in the sense that there was the T watch button. And so if that's supposed... Like, it did zoom up on her in the sense the camera angle panned and, like, tried to zoom up on her to, like, talk to her or, like, watch her. I guess it was watch her in when the convo. I thought it was watch as a prompt in the sense of, like, watch this jump puzzle kind of thing. So it added a little bit of confusion, I guess, that way. But otherwise, yeah, probably just me being confused a little bit. Maybe like saying interact or rather than watch might help, kind of thing. That's it. Let's have fun. Ooh, I like the attention to like a kind of they got the little like, oh no, kind of, I see you kind of thing.
That wasn't so bad. Who's next?
Alright, that was fun. They were like little like brain monster things, like little squid creatures. Like that was kind of interesting. There's also seems to be an auto-targeting, so I was just hitting the left-right button on the mouse kind of thing, so that automatically like drew me to the other things to fight. So that's interesting. I am wondering why I still can hear the monsters even though they're dead. I'm pretty sure. Unless there's other wildlife that I am not seeing currently that was making those noises right now. Possibly. Could just be ambient noise that I'm confusing. Oh, look at this! Very fun. I like the attention. Like, hello, it's... Hey. Oh. Oh, so I do have to go up and get Mom. Okay. Okay, how do I get Mom? Mom? Let the record show, folks. I'm not very good with jump puzzles. So maybe, giving me access to the game is not brilliant idea right now. She's not there anymore. So what have I done to mess up the game? Okay, she's not there. Learn to fly, little birdie. Like that. There is. Am I missing anything like that? Not that I know. Okay. I need rain. Says I don't have rain. Where is she then? Did I do something on a sequence that then made her not in my party anymore? Possibly. Because I seriously keep hearing creatures, which makes me wonder. This stream on my part might have to be cut short purely because I am stuck, folks.
A little help here?
Foiled by a door. You know, I won't always be around to fix all your problems for you, little one.
I know. I have to figure out this stuff myself. But I am stuck, so it is kind of an emergency.
Yeah, okay. I'll help you out this once.
I feel attacked because I was stumped by a door, folks. I was stumped by a gosh darn door. Why? Because I'm using keyboards and it was a left action and I kept hitting the A because that's what you use for movement. Not looking down at my own computer and thinking, oh, maybe I'll use the keyboard. Up and down buttons. Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright, let's get going.
Thanks, Mum. The day I call and you don't answer would be... Well, now that I think about it, you ignore my calls more than you answer them.
What can I say? I'm a busy woman.
That is a bit worrying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, looking at that creature, so it looks like some sort of octopus. So it's got 4 legs on each side. It's got like these big eyes, and it's got like this big orbis goop thing to it. Yeah. I don't know, it's like a snail and an octopus were put together and make a monster. I kind of like it. Fight me, man. Bye. Ooh, we got a big boy. So he's got a little bit of like roughness on the animation. Like it seems he doesn't fit the world quite right, but we also got like a little bit of a chone. Like you got like a little bit of like drums or something like that that's kicking into the world because he's nearby. Ooh. He's got like a charging thing above his head. Interesting. Alright, let's get groving. Let's get going. Burning. Ooh, okay. So burning. Push foes into lava to burn them. You inflict damage over time. Funky. Okay. Let's get grooving. Okay, so that was a clearly marked don't go into this zone thing. That was nice. Very clean. Why do you have friends? No! Nope, nope.
You're getting pretty handy with that thing, one. Maybe you do have a little bit of your dad in you.
I wish I could show him what I've learned.
I know.
Ooh, so we got father passed away, father's missing, kind of vague. Something could have happened to him, something, you know. Interesting. Got a lot of the bubbling lava noises now, which to me almost makes me think like, is he still dying somewhere? But no, he's not. Oh, that one's fun. I like that one. Anyway. I hit the wrong button. Give me a sec. Actually, do I burn? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Heal! I'm sorry, folks. I'm impulsive. Okay. It's really pretty, though. It's got, like, nice little bubbly water to it. Hey, Mom! Sitting here meditating? Okay. While your kid fights things? Okay, ma'am. Not judging, but I am. Character is flammable, yes. 100%. Oh, we got a save point, so. Fun little flowers. Ooh, what are you? Hello there. Are you a chest? Well, that's something to explore later. Oh, I do like the disappearing thing. What does that do? What is that? It's like me. Wait a second. What? Okay, I'm pretty sure I clicked right and I kept sliding left. So, okay, I think that's happened a couple of times. Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus! Jesus Christ. Push foe into water. Solidify them. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. So if it's a fire creature pushing water, we make it rock. Monster. Get in the water. Okay, good. That was... Come play with me. Come. Come. Thank you. So, a little bit silly on my part in that. Okay. I seem to be a little janky with my controls. And I'm probably clicking buttons. I almost wish there was a dodge roll. Unless maybe there is one that I just haven't unlocked yet, or I'm not using correctly kind of thing. Because right now I'm using the sprint a lot as like this dodge roll kind of effect. Oh my, there's more of them. Oh goodness. Okay, let's go. So we got like a fun little animation on the sides because of low health kind of thing. We got like these red kind of things. Like that's kind of cool in the sense of like giving you some sort of, hey, what's going on? Oh, my health potions have reloaded. I don't know if that was like a drop or if like I just got them because of something. I had a little audio cue because I drank the water. That's kind of fun. Or the healing potion. Water. Water noises. Lots and lots of water noises. Fun. Now, how do we get in there? There's a treasure chest.
Hey, is it just me, or is something kind of off?
Yeah. Now that you mention it, like a bad feeling I can't shake.
It's nice to be right about something for once. I'm on the scoreboard.
Not a good time to joke around, one. Focus up. I sense something's off. Like a glitch.
A glitch? I think I can feel it too.
Aether moving in a way it shouldn't be. That would mean the maze... No, it can't be.
Okay, so Aether, whatever that is not moving correctly into the universe. Some sort of maze, some sort of, like, makes it kind of curious of, like, what is Aether? What is that kind of maze kind of thing? We'll find out. Oh my. Goodness. Very interesting. Okay, this is the right direction. I want that treasure chest. Oh, okay. So that might be a thing too, because I was pushing forwards and my character moved back, so that might be an occasional maybe moving glitch, or maybe... I almost wish I was a blob of water that could go through there. That's probably what it is, and then I can probably come back to this area, can't I? Okay. Okay, now I'm getting too excited for a little bit. Let's see, what else do we see in this world? Ooh! Fun. So, hello there! I found treasure! Yay! There's the fight I had. I wonder if you can see it from up here. Cool. Anyway. very much a closed room, closed space. Doesn't look like... Okay, yeah, there we go. Be patient. Okay. Ooh, chilling, I must say. Uh-oh. Looks like there's danger ahead, folks. Oh. Oh, that was another movement glitch on the keypad. The animation gets a little bit rougher at certain points, but again, I assume it's like one of those things that you have to smooth out later. Again, I am still learning about the animation process, especially for video games. Because again, it is all a bunch of pixels that magically become a 3D object. Like, gosh, what an art form. Anyway, let's get grooving. Ooh, another cutscene.
Ooh. That's weird. Wow.
Okay. I misread that as panko, but it was pano. That makes sense.
What the fuck?
Oh, we're swearing. Okay, this is definitely not a children's game.
What the? Hi.
Hi.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Very fun. Very bright. I like it.
Oh, still alive. Somehow.
You're telling me, man. Whoa!
How am I not dead? I fell for like a whole 10 minutes.
Whoa!
Wait. Whoa. Where am I?
Okay,
What's happening to my skin? And my hair? Oh, I better calm down. I feel a little green round the gills.
Also, I'm gonna note, very nice touch that there's like an imprint of the character's body falling from the sky. I do appreciate that little sand detail. Again, it was mentioned earlier, but you can see little like your feet going around. That's funny. That is funny. To have a little sand imprint. But the color, oh, this is very cool, and like it's just so contrary of a world. Like this one's very neon. This one's very greens and purples and stuff like that. Like, oh, and let's look at our character. Ooh, we've gotten like blue hair, purple eyes. It's almost like the color inversion thing that people do. Yeah. Ooh, I like it. It's almost spooky, but like it's not spooky at the same time because it's still her. Look at her. Look at one. And you play. That's cool. That is a neat little detail. Jeez Louise. So that idle animation. She just started playing with, or sorry, I don't know their gender, so I'm gonna say they. They just started playing with the sand and made little lines in the sand. That's neat. I like that. That's cool. That making an idle animation actually interact with the world around you, that's cool. That's neat. Oh, that's cool. I feel like I'm gonna just say, that's cool, that's neat, over and over again in this playtest. Anyway, but the colors, look at the brightness and the vividness of it. Like the palette is, it's the same game, you can tell, but at the same time, it's not, in that it's bright, it's neon, it's than the other world we were in was a lot of warm tones and like colorful creation. Is that a creature in the background? Oh, that's spooky. Anyway. Interesting. Like this is colder. Like it's bright and vivid, but like this world is all of a sudden magically colder already. Just in the sense of the color choice and stuff like that. And there's a lot more movement. Like, again, it's clearly that we're in a water biome because there's so much moving. The coral on the sides, the grass on the sides. You know, like, yes, her hair... Actually, her hair wasn't moving as much because it wasn't, like, flowing, you know, Super Saiyan style over the side of her hair kind of thing. She almost looks like she's on fire, but at the same time she's not. She's just turning because her hair is in water. That's cool. What's off the edge? Let's look at. Okay, that's just seaweed. That's not an actual creature. All right, we're gonna do another impulsive thought. Sorry, folks. Whee! Fun. Okay. Now, sorry, you're getting me playtesting. I'm sorry. Anyway.
What the? This is different. And new. I feel like I would know if I was able to do this before. It feels strange, but also invigorating.
Interesting. So, I'm gathering powers from the water this time. It's got like little fairy lights around it. Where's the... Kind of looks like it's just gathering in her pants, though. But, you know, hey. Kind of, like, the way they've centered it kind of gives, like, this almost, like, fairy dust. Like, I'm a fairy, you know, with the wind thing kind of thing. Or, oh, no, maybe it's the center of the back? Or is it... But that's the center point that they've used for the gathering point for the lights. I can't tell, but it seems... Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I have magic powers. Pink and purple and blue. I'm not gonna lie, I am loving the palette. I am very much a blue. Ooh. I can block a mother! Damn, okay. Fun. Look at the water. Look at the animation on that. Look at it. It's all swirly and pretty. Look at that. That's fun. Whee! Oh, that's cool. It's you know, like when you add like a drop of milk to your tea kind of thing and it just adds that little bit of swirl. That's fun. That's really nicely done. And then there's like the entire world underneath as well. Like, okay, not to go on another rant. Oh, thanks for stopping by again, Steph, and thanks again for the tech, helping out with the tech issues. Like, it's such a pretty game, though, right? Oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, good luck with your errands today, love. But yeah, like again, it just water is one of those things that is really, really hard to animate and feel real. I've noticed. Like again, highlight the word. You probably could take a shot every time I say the word. I'm not an animator, but like as a game, like as a play, like who's played a lot of video games, or a decent amount. I'm not gonna say a full gamer. Anyway, I'm getting off track as per usual. But anyway, so this kind of texture and stuff like that, like they've added. It feels, you know, watery feel. It's a surface you can move around. It's got vibrancy in that it's moving. Like water doesn't stand still. And some early games are more like that, in which they like had to draw in texture and that's it. That's all that you got. But this, there's like a layer underneath, and there's an entire world underneath the water, and it's clearly all detailed and animated and stuff like that. And that's cool. Like I want to jump in and dive into that world, and it's showing so much depth underneath the water that I can't reach. But at the same time, it's so cool because it shows what water is like in the real world. It's like it's got so much underneath it. And then, you know, we got this kind of like milky, smoky kind of effect going on the top layer. That's cool. And again, as I said, like the only thing that's coming to mind is like dropping milk in your tea. But hey, leave me a be. That's cool. Like you can see, we got this whole like she's got something powering her. Kind of her presence is disturbing water. Even her staff Oh, that's neat. Nice. Okay, so maybe it's like a surface effect thing that they've done to the... But I don't know, maybe it would be to another being, or is it only because she's charged up like this? But either way, her presence is being marked in this world and on top of a water surface as well. So anyway, that's just really neat. Very neat. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's jump in. Water shift. Oh my god. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Hello. Hello. Ah. Hello. One shift. Oh, because my name's One. Can I go to the bottom? Oh my god, look at him. Look at me. How did I know that intuitively to shift? I'm gonna ask that though. I've dropped into a magical world, and I feel like I'm empowered all of a sudden, and then I just magically turn into a water orb. Like, I knew that. Like, shouldn't there be some sort of like dramatic moment of accidentally turning into a water orb, or like somebody explaining it to me of how I turn into a water orb rather than just a prompt? Because like I feel like it undercuts the whole you've transformed into water, unless that was an ability this character had before. But they've kind of have the ability to transform their entire body. That's not something you just know intuitively, but that's, again, maybe I'm overthinking it. Meow. Meow. Oh, that's neat.
Okay, I'm not having fun anymore. I'd like to go back to being a solid whole girl. Now! Please!
How about no, Sam? Anyway, we're having fun. But, again, like, it's so now she's having panicked about the fact that she's a water girl. Shouldn't there have been, like, something up here into some sort of interaction to be like, hey, oh, I can't get through, this really sucks, and then maybe she reaches out to the door, and then all of a sudden she starts transforming into a water creature and, like, is able to phase through or something like that. But again, that would take away the ability to learn this ability by a cutscene, so that I get. It's tricky in that, like, you want to teach the player a new skill, but I feel like there's also cut off the, like, exciting of, we've just transformed a thing. Like, obviously this character, by that dialogue piece, is kind of nervous about the whole fact that they can transform into a new thing. Like, that's clear. So why was it very intuitive for this character just, oh, I'm gonna transform into a water ball? Or again, I might be overthinking things. Back, baby. Oh, so like we had like an up in the, like, well, I'm assuming up, but anyway, I think I'm assuming up in the sense of like up and down, in that when we were in the kind of Mars-like world, everything was up in the air, but at the same time there was a lot of things like, I don't know, it feels like I'm looking up a lot more to explore the worlds here. Maybe I'm like have a weird kind of perception on that, but it just feels like we're in the water. But maybe that's because water is like in the oceans, and like it just felt like this is floating in water versus the other world is floating in air. So I'm assuming off the top of my head, just in the sense of like that kind of feeling in essence, that I fall, like, again, I guess we obviously fell also like several thousand iterations and stuff like that in the cutscene, so that's too. So I'm like in this like underwater kind of like in a descent into the underworld kind of thing, in which there's the hero story of going in for a mission, and like you have to go through the hero's death to be reborn kind of thing, if we're going on to the hero's journey theory kind of thing. So in this way, you could say this character has had a death of, you know, the general kind of, I'm a normal teenage girl, and now she's in a context that she's clearly not with her mother anymore. She has to be reborn into an independent individual who also has supernatural powers as well, and has to explore this other world alone, which is interesting. Again, we also had a line earlier that said something like, you're not gonna always have me, kid, kind of thing. So Anyway, again, maybe I'm going to mythology theory on this, but it's interesting that we've got into this descent into a water world kind of thing, and we've had glitches, we've had some need to restore balance. Like, again, it's the whole hero's journey kind of thing. I feel like I should have read that up, but I didn't know I was going to have to, you know, I was going to reference the hero's journey. But hey, c'est la vie. Refill my potion. Kill foes to refill potions. Okay, so that's why when I had 0, now I have 2. And I think I accidentally drank a potion when I was trying to transform. Yay. Oh no! I'm sorry. It is so pretty, isn't it? Oh my god. Again, thanks for popping by, Steph. Have fun. Alright, let's get going. Oh, that was not the button I meant. I meant to go shift. Hi, folks. This is the great content you came for, is me jumping off over and over again as a water creature. Sorry. Anyway. See, the animation, jump animation, kind of even makes more sense in the water world for me, because it's like, it almost looks like fluttering up, like kicking up and propelling yourself, and then it all of a sudden drops. So that might be it, is that it just was a kind of thing of like atmosphere and immersion kind of thing. It's like, this jump, to me, makes more sense here, because it's very heavy, like dropping into the water and pushing yourself up kind of thing. It doesn't make sense in an area that I would assume have a more of a, not the water, like when you're being pulled through air rather than having the buoyancy and density of water kind of thing. But yeah. So we've got stonework rather than carved perfect architecture. That's fun. Okay, what does that mean about this world? You're a little bit spooky. I can't see your mouth anymore, but it's really fun at the same time. I kind of like it. Oh, he's so cute! Anyway. Cannonball. Slam down enemies in a surge. Okay. Fun. I do like the little pop-up. I find the way that you've done the clip is really actually quite informative. It gives like a visual aid kind of thing. I just don't know what button I'm supposed to hit. Oh, I only know it now. You move as the cannonball versus being yourself. It's really, really fast to the point of like it's almost uncontrollable. But let's get going. Oh shit. Let's heal up.
Okay, if I'm not dead, then I must be dreaming. None of this looks familiar. Hell, I don't look familiar. And apparently I can turn into a blob at will.
Hell, I don't look familiar. So, I get it, in that it's an audio thing. Like, you know, people saying, like, oh, Jesus, and, like, things like that. But by saying hell, it kind of assumes that there's a hell and heaven in this universe, so I don't know what that tells about the lore. So, if there... Again, I don't know how deep you go into your world's mythology, but maybe putting in some other thing that means that. Because, like, some games, like, you know, instead of saying, oh god, they say, oh gods, which implies a world in which it's assumed that it's a like a pantheon of different gods and religions that you can rather than having an assumption of one deity. So by saying hell, you've kind of assumed that almost like the pseudo-Christian world is existing. Again, that's the... I'm sorry, that's the history geek in me. But yeah, like if it is an opportunity that you could probably add in something about your world and your world's community, or like maybe saying, oh, Aether, or like, I don't know if it's that, if that's a magical ability or if that's kind of thing, but having some sort of like spiritual thing instead of saying, oh hell. But yeah. God, I'm a nerd. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, developers. God, look at the color of this world. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so we got almost like a drawbridge kind of thing going on here. And, oh, there's like... Maybe that's, oh, piercing the sky of like this water world kind of thing. So then maybe that's like the top. So maybe like I have to get up there so then I go up another level. Did I fall through 7 levels, actually? Did I fall through 7 levels of a world? Actually, I just realized during the cutscene. Am I going through like a Dante's Inferno? Except like in this water world? Anyway. Okay. I'm really going hard nerd here. Anyway. So. Aether. Okay. Aether for... Water reveals Aether, powering your spells. Okay, so it is a magical kind of ability. So that's the kind of like the little creatures about me, kind of like the will-o-wisps kind of thing. Okay, okay. How did I lose them in the first place, I wonder? Is the other thing? But anyway, let's close that. Now I have my... Again, it looks like they're all gathering in my butt. It's neat, don't get me wrong. I love the like maybe move it up so that it goes up to the heart instead. Because it just looks like they're all going up her butt. Anyway. I'm sorry, I don't know what you guys need for a playtest, but I'm just gonna do a stream of consciousness blurb as much as possible. I love, okay, this is a thing of mine. This looks like a mushroom. But it's not a mushroom. Oh my, and it can't stand in it. It's actually a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a lily pad, but it's a mushroom kind of thing. Like, oh, that's fun. Alright. Is there other things I can hop on? Anyway. Let's save our progress before we, like, jump off a cliff again. Fun. Okay, so it's the same plants. Interesting. Okay. So why are these kelp-like plants in this world and the above world? And again, these portals, these save points are the same, which again is very good for continuity for the player and stuff like that. It just, to me, also as a story person, it makes me interested and intrigued about the world. Is this actually like an alternate universe of the world that we were currently in? Except this is what happens when it looks like it's vibrant and colorful and full of water, and like the world that we were in is like a desert and drought, and so is it like a dying version of this world that I'm currently in? Anyway, so things to think about. Oh, these are fun. I like that. So it definitely looks like it's like a texture underneath the layer that I'm interacting. Oh, so yeah, see? Because she did another drawing animation thing. Let's see if it actually affected the sand underneath. No, yeah. So there's like a water surface level thing that I'm doing. And then there's like the animation underneath. Cool. I'm a little guy. Watership glide over the waist to rocket. Oh, I can climb walls. Interesting. Fun. Okay. Again, like for the jump thing, probably would have been more fun if like actually had what button to click in this little info pop-up that you have, and then a reminder when you get down there. Like I had the reminder when I was fighting, like doing the cannonball thing. Not knowing the button, probably, again, I wasn't able to jump off a ledge and like crush the monsters, which again is a tiny thing, but a lot of people kind of do the kind of like cannonball, like if you don't know which button to click before you jump off and like cannonball into them, kind of negates it. Like this one, I don't know what button I'm supposed to do until probably I get closer to it, which again, is nice when you get closer to it, but at the same time, it would be kind of nice if you had it here so that you can remember it, think about it, then have the reminder prompt when you get closer to it. But again, could be just being nitpicky. Let's transform again, or actually,
I don't feel so good. Somehow this isn't worse, though. It might be better. I feel bouncier.
intriguing. Do I go higher? Ooh, okay, so that zone is now all goop, green zoop. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I know. Okay, so there is a significant change to your jump if you are the green goop toxic thing. Yeah. So tiny. And then we got... Yeah, that's cool. That is really neat. There's a significant... So this is like almost like a double jump version. Can I go up here? Hello? Is there something in here? No? Okay. I'm sad now. I was hoping a chest would be up there. Oh well. Let's get grooving. Whee. So you definitely move a lot faster because you're like this little marble, and yeah, okay, yeah, that was another moment of me hitting one area and it went the other way, yeah. So, that could be, again, just maybe a keyboard thing. Chest? Chest? Chest! I see you, chest! Come here! What else do we got about the world? We got, yeah, so we've got some things that are popping out of the waves, kind of thing. So yeah, intriguing. All right, let's go back to transforming into a little ball of fun. Woo! What button? So I go. Oh my! Oh. Well, that was fun. I didn't even need to go through that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Push foes into waste. Okay, so it's like an acid kind of thing? Okay, cool. Pardon me. Combat better as like a little ball thing because I can like dodge around creatures faster, I find. But maybe that just shows a lot about my playing style. Please tell me he drops. Yes! Thank you. Yeet! Let's go! They also had like interesting markings compared to the other ones above the world kind of thing. It's almost like a waves to it. They still got like that highlighter. Yeah, we healed up. Nice, 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 nice. Play or no? No? Okay. We can arrange that. Okay, if I can get jump up there. really relying heavily on how it like auto jumps to the next creature. So I do appreciate that because I'm a bit of a button spammer sometimes. Yeet! Yeet! Yeet's my friend.
If I'm not dreaming, I'm definitely lost.
Oh, you're
I'm
definitely
not even
lost.
sure I'm still on Corel. Or how far Mum is. Or why I can turn into water. Mum told me she used to belong to a group of people called Legends. I wonder if this is some kind of initiation. Or if she's testing me. She was saying something about ether before I fell. I didn't understand it. But I felt something too. Deep down in the pit of my stomach.
Okay, so that's neat. So we got a little bit of lore about legends and stuff like that. Okay, okay. And like we've played around with our abilities kind of thing, and she's like, maybe there's something to it. So maybe that's kind of like the thing. It's like I've got some supernatural ability kind of thing. Also, I love how it's called Corel, this game. Because again, it's clearly a world of coral. Like in the design of the when it's a dry world or it's a wet world kind of thing, it's very clearly water thing and aether. It seems, yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so you have resistance when you're the ball, like it's great when you're a little ball. But if you're a person, you'll have ability, like you'll have it kind of thing. Yeah, it's cannonballs. Okay, so that's a charge up on the cannonball. Okay. See, I feel like I'm a little confused on the cannonball mechanic. Maybe it's I'm not using it right.
Hello, friend. Hello. You're getting your shrine all messy.
Again, I am a sucker for you can clearly see the character is in this world kind of stuff, and that is just a small little detail that makes this game feels like the character's in it, interacting with it, the player's in it, sorry, not the character, and that you have a, not a designated, but like a very visual impact on the storytelling. Because this is the interesting thing about video games, is that there's the interactivity of the storytelling medium that you don't have if you're in a theater production, or you're in a movie, or in a film, or kind of thing. Video games, you have to be present as a actor, quote unquote, or an active player, or an active element. The story can't, or the sport can't happen without you present. Like it'd be going to like a sporting game and none of the players showed up, kind of thing. Yeah. So anyway, let's make my rants again. Again, loving the whole wispy kind of thing. It gives like that definitely have present supernatural ability to the water kind of thing. Steam shift. Oh, intriguing. Do I just like become... Alright. Let's get grooving. Alright. Any treasure chests that I should know of? Nope, not that I see.
And up we go!
That's fun. So it's just like a very, it's like a glide option. Interesting. Okay, that's a neat way that they've kind of done it. So there's no like glide, but like you can become like a little. Let's go. Ooh.
Let me just slurp this right up. And... saltier than I thought it'd be.
Really fun, but why is that a natural instinct for you to eat that? You have more problems than me, child. Anyway, consume. Oh my god, alright. Nom nom nom. I'm now, oh, and then he becomes slime creature. Intriguing. Did he become tiny? No, you're just intriguing. Okay. So we did the jump. We did the jumble jump. Oh my. No! This is not a good time to check something, a message. I'm so sorry. Ooh, fun. Okay. Alright, so that's the fun thing of like, you can transform into a bit of water when you're fighting the fire enemies all the time. Then you have this like jump glide ability that you basically can get an aerial advantage on whatever you're fighting. So that's fun.
As a blob person, without anyone to help, with no way, no, I can't. I won't be stuck here forever. Gonna find a way out. Gonna find Mum.
That's really cute. You know, that her driving force is that I gotta find Mom. Like, all this stuff is going on. I am having, like, weird body things going on, but I gotta go find my mom. That's actually really cute and sweet to this character. This character's just very, I don't know, very wholesome. Very puppy dog energy. I like it. Oh, and they have the water beams, like the sunbeams up in the other. Oh, that's pretty. Anyway, well, it is still a sunbeam, but you know what I'm getting at, folks. Alright, can I jump up here? I can! Hello. Thank you. Can I jump up there? No, 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 that was not my intention. Ah! Thank you. Anyway. I feel like I would have worn this outfit when I was younger. I had a lot of turquoise, folks. I'm gonna try this. Give me a call. Thank you. Okay, so you lose it, so I need it. You land it. Okay. Nope, it's too high. Maybe if I have the steam? Anyway. I feel like they might be possible to get up there. Thankful for that. Not gonna lie. Very thankful. Let me just explore this world as much as I can. Oh, we had a couple of grunts in there. We haven't had a lot of those actually, now I think about it. Look at the bubbles! That's pretty. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's pretty. This is all pretty. Yeah, and it's very like cobblestone, like fish tank. I like it. Like, I don't know. Okay, is there something else I'm supposed to do before this? Probably not. Oh, whoop! Oh! Secrets. Oh, fun. Okay. But yeah, it's back to that, like, you know, a layer of water kind of thing. So that's clearly, like, the floor above me, and this is the floor I'm on kind of thing. But yeah, okay, that's neat. Noted. And then probably jump here. Okay, yeah. Yes, there we go. I'm just seeing. Any secrets? No secrets. See? So you could have probably seed it if you hadn't thought, like, you walked through it like I did accidentally. So that's pretty neat. That's cool. Oh no, that was not my intention! Suggesting the controller because I am right now jumping a lot between my other form and this form, and it's a little awkward jumping around on the keyboard, but it allows a lot more flexibility in the sense of what I need to do in combat. It also avoids me getting burned. Oh, hi! I did not know we were. Oh, hello? So we got acid boys who pop up. Hi. Oh, and then we have somebody come in. Who is this magical person?
Mom! You okay, kiddo?
It is Mom!
I thought I was never going to see you again.
Yes.
Well, and there was this big tree and all of this weird stuff, and I.
One, slow down.
And then I fell onto this big whale, and she flew into space. Oh, and I found the water. I think it was. I feel great.
Stop. Slow down.
Ooh.
I can't. I'm scared. Mom,
Look at me, kiddo.
Oh shit.
You have to focus. Look at me, kiddo.
I can't.
You have to focus. You've got to focus.
I'm scared.
Oh. Interesting. So it looks like some sort of like corruption's going on, like something's going on.
At your big age, I figured the days of you being carried by mommy were over.
So we've become like this ball of watery goop by the looks of it. Oh no.
Oh, good. I had feared that perhaps the journey and process of reconstitution had rendered you inanimate. I considered taking your ether and shaping it into something cute, like a seahorse. But now I'm quite pleased that I kept you as you are.
You're a little creepy, but okay. My mom's dying. Can you help her?
Where am I? Where's Rain? Well, my memory's hazy, but I remember. Shit. I think it was my fault.
I cannot ascertain fault until my systems are fully online. Care to give me a hand?
Listen here,
Gallium.
Fish. I'm not going anywhere or helping you with anything until I find and help my mum.
Rude. Well, come along then. I'll show you around the bastion and guide you to your mother. Maybe show you some manners, too.
Alright there, fish. No need to be rude. Oh, so I got like a little follower. Okay, cool, cool. That was not the right button. Let's get grooving. Ooh, okay, so we got like a red and a blue and a thing to go get. Okay. 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 Okay, so that's like the door that we needed their mom to help with. So that's interesting. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I need loot. Can you give me that? I want that back. No! Did I mess it up? I want the loot. Okay, so it's a little annoying that I can't solve the puzzle, unless there is like a power core that I'm gonna discover later, perhaps. But yeah, that's a little annoying. Because I was like, I'm gonna start the story, but I probably should have just gone loot goblin by the looks of it. Anyway. Oh, okay. You know what? You got me. You got me. I just wasn't looking. I'm sorry on that. That's me. Alright. I appreciate that in that, you know, I goofed up. So you gave an option that you could have pursued it beforehand, or, you know, an option in which you can do it after, like I just did. So I appreciate that, in that, you know, you can't expect one linear path or railroading function, and like railroad in the sense of like terms of D&D, and you want them to stay along the plot. In this sense, you gave like more room in the sandbox for options to happen. So I appreciate. I know it's a little thing, like just putting that thing in, but it gives a little bit of sandboxing in the sense of like what kind of path I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna have a linear path that's gonna be the same as somebody else's. Also, on another goofy thing, me going history nerd, we got pottery here. So this implies some sort of society, civilization kind of thing, because we have not seen pottery at all in this game except for this. We've seen cobblestoning, we've seen these metal grating, which again implies some sort of civilization person making these things. I also appreciate the fact that you put it here so that it makes it was eye-catching. Like I probably saw the pottery before I saw the gate here. So it added a little bit of a change in texture, kind of like how, you know, if you have a slight difference in texture in some other games on a wall piece, you can tell it's a fake wall. So it was a good eye-catching moment of like, here's a slightly different texture piece from the flat wall we have here, and then you also have the glowing green glow kind of coming off of it, so that either way I was eventually going to find it, even though I was like, oh, that's too bad, and like I start looking around for options to get in, and then there's enough like atmosphere cues that I'm like, okay, this is gonna be how I can get it. So yeah, well done.
You'll need to get the elevator running and bring the bastion back online if we are going to get anywhere with helping your mother.
Okay, but if this is a trick, well, don't know what I'll do, but imagine something catastrophic.
Yes, very convincing. Consider me thoroughly intimidated.
Sassy character. Alright, follow the fish. Is there loot? I don't want to miss the loot. Okay, so good. Oh. We're something to jump. Oops, that was my part. My bad. Can I just... Man, tell me when I'm a slime. Oh, no. I'm going this way. Thank you. Come on. Oh, come on, keyboard. Come on. Play nice. Nom nom. Is there anything here? Secret door? Nope, no secret door. Ooh, see? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere in the sense of like, look, there's pottery, there's a table, there's my character's mom's hat, like there, like Rain, like there's, we're building the lore, we're building the whole society kind of thing. Like it's, again, it's back to that white and blue architecture that we found on the upper world, rather than the cobblestone that's been a lot of the aquatic world. So it's, maybe we've gone back upstairs into this super sci-fi world rather than the cobblestone underneath water world, which, so it's interesting what's going on. But also the floor are not clean. Like, is it dirty? Is it moldy? What's going on in this world, in this level of the world that we're doing?